What really matters when it comes down to being successful is not motivation, it's discipline. Anybody can do the shit they want to do when they feel like doing it. Anybody can go to the gym when they feel like going to the gym. Anybody could show up to work and give 100% when they feel good about what they're working on. But that's not what makes successful people successful. What makes successful people successful is what they do when they don't feel like it. Nobody wakes up in the morning every day of their life fired up.
They have no idea how much we all want to quit. Even today at 43 years old, man, every day I wake up, man, I want to quit.
The reason I'm successful is because I execute whether I have the fire or whether I don't have the fucking fire. And you guys have got to start cultivating the ability to have discipline. You have to do the things that you don't feel like doing because that is the thing that you actually need to do. When we talk about how to become successful, everybody likes to talk about motivation.
A lot of people who are hearing this right now might get motivated from my story or something I said.
I'm glad that I can get you hyped for 5 fucking minutes. But what do you do after the 5 minutes is over? What do you do when you walk out of the meeting with your boss because he got you a little fire under your ass? What do you do when you wake up the next day? What do you do when somebody's not there watching you?
A lot of you who are hearing this will go way beyond motivated, and they will find a drive and a passion and an inspiration and an obsession.
Those are the things that make up success, and that's not motivation, that's discipline.
Many people in this world don't have the kind of drive to push them through things that are extremely painful. And that's why I talk about motivation and drive so much, is that you want to be a person that life doesn't get in the way of what you have to accomplish. No matter if you haven't paid your bills, if you don't have the right money, if your job's fucked up, if life's fucked up, you still do what you have to do to succeed in life.
That's discipline. That's discipline to do the shit that you don't want to do because you know it needs to be fucking done. What if you went and got a 50% workout versus 0%? What if you went and got a 50% workday versus 0%? That's still a fucking win considering the circumstances.
Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. Shut that down. Do not listen to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. And by simply going through the motions, you stayed on the righteous path, the disciplined path. You stayed on the war path.
All the motherfuckers that you compete against, all the other people you see that are successful, all the other people who are building multi-million-dollar careers and lives and businesses, they've all figured out one thing. They know how to get themselves up and moving when they don't fucking feel like it. And it always comes down to discipline. So don't ask the question, how do I stay motivated? Because no one stays motivated. Ask the question, how do I develop the discipline to do the things that I know I need to do when I don't feel like doing it?
99% of people that say stuff like that are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true. The center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. Self-discipline is the center of all material success.
Most people truly don't understand what real commitment means. Anything worthwhile is gonna be uncomfortable. You're not gonna fucking like it. You could think about things all you want. You could think about how nice it would be, or how cool it would be, or what it would be like to do this. But at the end of the day, if you don't put that foot down one in front of the other day after day after day after day, you're never gonna get there. I'm gonna do this no matter what the fuck it takes, no matter how long it takes, no matter how much effort I have to put in, no matter how much pain I have to go through, no matter what anybody says, no matter what my parents say, no matter what my friends say, no matter what obstacles I have to overcome, I am going to do this. And that is what commitment is. Commitment is not anything less than that. Anything less than that, you get zero results.
I think pushing yourself physically is the number one factor of life. Life's about self-discipline. It is about self-discipline. We tend to do the things that are easy. It builds no mental toughness. It builds no mental hardening. It builds nothing. This is the foundation of life.
Macro discipline isn't as much of an action as it is a state of being, all right? Peak performers possess macro discipline just like human beings possess a soul. It's not just part of who they are, it is who they are. It's macro discipline that enabled Michael Jordan to be the greatest basketball player of all time. It's macro discipline that made Abraham Lincoln and Winston Churchill, Martin Luther King, great leaders. If you point at any peak performer and say, I don't have the discipline they have, guess what? You're right, you don't have it. But what you're looking at is their performance. What you are witnessing is their macro discipline at play. If you say, I won't eat a cookie for 75 days, then guess what? You're not eating a motherfucking cookie for 75 days. If you say, I will work out twice a day for 75 days, then that's exactly what you do. When you exercise micro discipline consistently, day after day, week after week, year after year, each decision and action starts to combine and compound, and they converge. And that's when you enter the state of macro discipline. That's when it becomes who the fuck you are.